Hello again, I am Blunty and I am obnoxiously close to a wide angle lens, which is usually not the most attractive angle for most people. I'm also having a bad hair day today. It's a horrible rat's nest of mediocrity, and I'm having a bad week all around really. Novembers are historically fairly crappy for me, if I'm to be honest. But anyway, I've decided to start a new project because I'm creatively blocked on the other crap I want to do, and I woke up this morning and I went, I've got an idea, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to use my other YouTube channel to see this out because there's going to be a lot of short videos as part of this project, and I don't want to sort of clutter up this channel where all the main stuff goes, and I've kind of been neglecting the other channel anyway. Not that it really matters, there aren't a lot of subscribers over there and nobody bugs me about it much, but I feel like if it's sitting there I should use it for something, right? Make sense? Anyway. So anyway, I take a lot of photos, heaps of photos, and because, one, I enjoy it very much. Photography has been a hobby longer than before I even owned a video camera or did anything else. Before I even had my first job, I was into photography. But I don't print any of them out. I don't hang them on my walls. I've never done that. I've never printed out or framed anything up and stuck it on the wall that I've taken a shot of. I've got a lot of photos that I'm kind of proud of, that I'm happy with, that I think look good. I post them online sometimes, share them on Twitter, or on my Google Plus at the moment. I put up a photo every day or two. What I settled on was to finally find an excuse to buy something that I've wanted to buy for a while because it's really interesting technology. It's a really interesting gadget. The way it works has always fascinated me, but I've never really had a reason to own one, a use for one, until now. And it's this little bugger, the little Polaroid zinc-based POGO printer. And I say zinc-based, Z-I-N-K, it stands for zero ink, because all the magic is in the paper of this little printer. There is no ink cartridges, so I never run out. So long as you've got paper, you can print something. It's a brilliant idea. It's, you know, a bit like the old Polaroids. And instant prints, or virtually instant, well, kind of. It takes about a minute. But anyway, I've decided to put up a little photo wall, and I'm going to print out little photos every day, every 2 days, whenever I get a chance. I'm aiming for every day, just to sort of try and keep those creative juices flowing. That's kind of the point of doing this project, just to keep the creativity flowing and think about it stuff and give me an excuse to take photos like I need one and print them out and stick them on the wall, and eventually I'll wind up with a huge big panel on the wall with lots of little photos. And the photos this prints out aren't spectacularly good, and the quality wise they're a bit the contrast isn't that great and the colors aren't that rich, and you know, dynamic range is a bit iffy, but they're good enough. They're little snapshots, tiny little photos you can stick on a wall. The paper, you can peel off the back and they stick on automatically. Little adhesive on the back so you can stick them wherever you want, which is cool. Nifty little product, nifty little idea. So the plan is this: every day I'm going to print out a picture, stick it on my little photo wall over there, and tell you about what I was doing when I took the picture, where I was, if I'm, you know, at a location somewhere, which camera I took it with, which lens I took it with, which settings I used if that's appropriate, or which filters I put it through, or what I used to edit it. Just to share something about the photo with you, to make it more than just a photo, make it a little mini story. And you know, each video is going to be, what, a minute, 2 minutes tops, over on the other channel. That shouldn't be too hard to do every day, right? So I'm going to take out, I've already printed out some because I didn't want to start with a completely blank board, because that would just be silly. So I'm going to take you over there and show you the photos that I've got up there, just as a starter, as a taster, as an appetizer to this little project. Okie dokie, so I don't actually have a board on the wall yet. I've just got a scrap of paper. I actually forgot to buy the board today when I was out buying the little Pogo printer and the paper and stuff for it. I was going to get a nice little board to stick on the wall, but I don't have that, clearly. So anyway, these are the pictures I've got here at the moment. So first one here is just a little anime figure that I saw in a store. That was, I think that was taken with my little Pentax Q with the standard lens on it, which is, I just like the harsh lighting in that one. It's kind of makes it pop, if you know what I mean. It really pops. That one there, well, that's a sunrise in Shanghai, China, and you can see this banding here from the printer. It doesn't always do that, but it sometimes does it. I didn't expect it to do that because there's no ink, and usually you get that from inkjet printers, but it did it here for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, like I said, they're just here as sort of photos on the wall, basically. But yeah, very pretty Shanghai sunrise through my dirty hotel window. I love the silhouette of the city skyline and the blue sky going in orange. That was taken with the Nikon 1 with the standard kit lens. That one there, that's from Dragon Con. It was very late, I think Friday night, and I don't remember it actually being taken because I was really, really drunk, and I think that was taken on my Olympus XZ1. Yeah, and I just found it on my memory card when I got home from Dragon Con. So I don't know who that girl is, or what I was saying to her, or why she decided to pose, or if she's a fan of mine, or we just met that night. I have a vague memory of meeting her, I think, husband as well. But, yes. See, now I'm getting glare. There we go. Little anime girl. I took that with the... What did I take that with? The Sony NEX C3. The Sony NEX C3, that's right. When I was testing the macro capabilities for when I was doing a review of that phone. And over here, another one from Dragon Con, a Misty from Pokemon cosplayer. She was quite short, and a very, very tall Chewbacca who even did the growl and stuff, which was very awesome. I do remember that particular photo being taken because I took it. Over here is a portrait I took on my... what camera did I take that with? That was the Pen EP3 and the little C-mount lens that I reviewed recently, I think. That's my friend Ali. A very, very pretty girl and very easy to take a pretty portrait of. Rubber band balls, which I made out of boredom just the other day, actually. And I figured they would be handy for testing macro shots on cameras, because there's lots of little detail and colours and stuff in there, and that's fine. And finally, a HDR evening shot that I did with the Pentax Q, and I think the fisheye lens by the looks of it, a little barrel distortion around the edges there, slightly. And that was a HDR made with about 5 different exposures, if I remember correctly. So there we are. A little sneak peek at what I've got planned, and chat about several of my recent favourite photos. And if I can find an angle where this light isn't obscuring any of them. Ah, there we go. See, I'm learning as I go. I've got to find a better way to light my photo board. Once I actually get a proper photo board, that is. Yeah. Alrighty then, that's the plan, that's the start, and if you want to join me over on the Blunty channel, I will share with you the first new photograph, even though all those are technically minutes old, stuck on the board up there. The first of the real videos where I just do one photo, one explanation, one short thing, and boom, up there. So if you're interested in photography, or you just like to stalk me online, or you'd like to hear me talk about anything at all because my voice is obviously so sexy at the moment, join me, won't you, on youtube.com/Blunty. I don't know, I may even make a dedicated website to stick all these up, because, you know, you never know, it might turn out to be something interesting, or I might give up on it in 2 weeks' time. Who knows? Join me on the adventure. Find out if I stick with it. In the meantime, wish me luck on getting the shit I actually want to get done, because I'm having a hell of a time at the moment. Anyway, so there you go. That's the introductory thingy plan. I don't know. I'm all jumbled at the moment, you can probably tell. I'm all over the place. This is probably going to have a ton of jump cuts in it because I'm just rambling and blurring and saying words that don't exist and making shit up and just not in the zone. Not in the zone is the word I'm looking for. Jesus Christ on a chocolate stick. Difficult this is. Yoda I'm like. Except it's not tiny and green, but huge and white. Some rambling again. This will probably be at the end of the video. Everyone's always already turned away and got bored and switched off. Oh, fat guy with a beard, rambling about crap. Woohoo! Oh, little photos. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty. I'll catch you next time. Etc. So now I've got to find a photo to put up there. What have I taken recently?